Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're exploring the most valuable and expensive commemorative 50-cent coins from Australia. These coins are not just everyday change. They are pieces of history, art, and national pride. And in the right year and condition, some are now worth big money in today's collector market. Let's get started. First up, the year 2014 brought forth a truly meaningful addition to Australia's coinage. The 50-cent commemorative coin issued to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies, IATSIS. More than just currency, this coin stands as a tribute to the deep cultural heritage of Australia's First Peoples and their enduring presence on this land. In very good condition, it not only carries monetary worth, but also cultural weight that resonates far beyond its face value. The reverse design is both powerful and symbolic. It features the IATSIS logo, itself a representation of a fighting shield derived from the painted boomerang totem of the Gu, Na, and I, Kunjan, people of Queensland. This design incorporates two boomerangs along with traditional dot and line patterns, creating a striking emblem of strength, resilience, and cultural continuity. The imagery connects Australia's modern nationhood with the wisdom and traditions of its oldest living cultures. Surrounding this intricate design is the lettering. Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies, IATSIS, 1964 to 2014, 50. This inscription firmly anchors the coin to its commemorative purpose, marking half a century of IATSIS's work in preserving, researching, and promoting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander histories and cultures. The obverse side of the coin continues tradition with the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy, known for its realism and dignity, reminds collectors of the Commonwealth heritage under which Australia issues its coinage. The combination of a traditional effigy with such a culturally unique reverse makes the coin a true blend of heritage and modern recognition. From a technical standpoint, the coin is struck in cupronickel, with a weight of 15.55 grams and a diameter of 31.51 millimeters. It carries a dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, which has become iconic in Australia's 50-cent series. These specifications ensure the coin is instantly recognizable, yet it stands out from circulation due to its commemorative design. The 2014 IATSIS coin was not just another release, but a piece created with reverence. It honored not only an institution, but also the broader significance of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander contributions to the nation. For many collectors, this adds a layer of emotional value that elevates it above ordinary coinage. In very good condition, the coin shows signs of circulation but retains most of its details. The boomerang shield, the circles, and the dots remain visible, even if softened by wear. The obverse portrait of the Queen remains legible with clear features, though with minor flattening. Coins in this condition are affordable entry points for collectors, especially those drawn to cultural commemoratives. When it comes to market value, circulated examples of the 2014 IATSIS 50 cent typically range from $1.50 to $3 Australian dollars, while coins in extremely fine to uncirculated condition can fetch $5 to $12 AUD. Collectors who prize pristine examples may pay upwards of $15 to $20 Australian dollars, particularly if the coin comes from a mint roll or presentation pack. Proof versions, issued specifically for collectors in box sets, can command $40 to $70 Australian dollars, sometimes more depending on rarity and demand. The real excitement lies in the collector demand. Cultural commemoratives like the IATSIS coin tend to be sought after not only by mainstream numismatists, but also by individuals with a personal or cultural connection to the themes represented. For that reason, demand remains consistent and is likely to strengthen as time goes on, especially as Australia continues to spotlight Indigenous recognition and reconciliation. While most examples will not turn up million-dollar price tags, there is always the chance of discovering a mint error. A 2014 IATSIS 50-cent struck off-center, with die cracks or featuring double lettering, could elevate its value dramatically, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on severity and rarity. These are the hidden treasures that make even modern commemorative coins thrilling to hunt. The symbolism behind this coin cannot be understated. By placing indigenous art and symbolism on a national currency, the Royal Australian Mint effectively ensured that millions of Australians would carry in their pockets a reminder of the depth and richness of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures. It was not just a coin, but a subtle act of cultural education in everyday life. Collectors worldwide are drawn to such coins because they tell stories far beyond their designs. The IATS's 50th anniversary coin tells a story of survival, knowledge, heritage, and identity, themes that resonate universally. It appeals to those who appreciate coins as cultural artifacts as much as monetary instruments. In addition, the coin stands as part of a long-running tradition of Australian commemoratives that honor the nation's milestones, achievements, and cultural heritage. For anyone building a collection of Australian decimal commemoratives, the 2014 IATS's coin is an indispensable inclusion. Its design and meaning distinguish it from the more common themes of sport, federation, or monarchy. In the years since its release, the coin has only grown in importance as Australia's conversation about Indigenous heritage deepens. Holding one in your hand today is like holding a reminder of history in motion, a reflection of a society learning to honor and celebrate its first peoples. Such significance only enhances its collectability in the long run. The 2014 Australian 50-cent IATS's commemorative coin is far more than just a circulating piece of metal. It is a statement of cultural pride, a marker of historical achievement, and a valued collectible. In very good condition, its market value is modest, but its cultural worth is immeasurable. For collectors, it's a piece that blends artistry, symbolism, and history. And while it may not instantly make you a millionaire, in the world of numismatics, its long-term potential, rarity in higher grades, and strong demand ensure it will always hold a special place in Australian coinage. Next up, the 50-cent Year of the Outback coin, designed by the celebrated artist Wojciech Pietranic. This coin was not simply another piece of circulating currency, but rather a tribute to the rugged landscapes, pioneering spirit, and enduring resilience of those who call the Outback home. In excellent condition, it shines as a perfect blend of artistry and national storytelling. The reverse design captures attention instantly with its image of a windmill, a timeless icon of the Australian Outback. For generations, the windmill has been a symbol of survival, pumping water from beneath the dry earth to sustain people, animals, and crops in some of the most unforgiving terrains. Its presence on the coin is a nod to the toughness and ingenuity of Australians who made a life in the vast inland regions. The design is clean, powerful, and distinctly Australian. The windmill stands tall and proud, occupying the center of the coin, with the denomination 50 cents placed alongside it. The simplicity of the design is what makes it so powerful. It speaks volumes without needing to crowd the surface with excessive detail. It embodies the wide-open space of the Outback, where horizons stretch endlessly, and where the windmill is often the only landmark for miles. The script around the reverse is minimal, as the windmill itself is meant to be the story. The lettering 50 cents grounds the coin in its role as currency, while the rest of the coin remains uncluttered, allowing the windmill's symbolic strength to dominate. It is both a design of elegance and one of substance, a testament to Pietranic's mastery as a coin designer. On the obverse, as with most Australian coins of the period, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, with its realistic and distinguished style, was widely used across Commonwealth countries at the time. It balances the modern Australian symbolism on the reverse with the nation's traditional ties to monarchy. From a technical perspective, the coin follows the standard specifications of Australia's 50-cent series. Struck in cupronickel, it weighs 15.55 grams, measures 31.51 millimeters in diameter, and features the familiar dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape that distinguishes the 50-cent coin. These specifications make it instantly recognizable, yet its design sets it apart from ordinary issues. In excellent condition, the 2002 Year of the Outback coin displays its brilliance almost as if freshly minted. The windmill blades remain sharp and clear, the fine detailing of the structure is intact, and the fields of the coin remain free of major scratches or blemishes. Collectors prize such examples, especially since circulated commemoratives often show heavy wear. The market value of this coin depends greatly on condition. Circulated examples may fetch $1 to $2 Australian, while coins in excellent or uncirculated condition typically trade between $4 and $10 AD. Special mint rolls or uncirculated presentation pieces may rise to $15 to $25 Australian, while the rare proof strikes, often issued in box sets, can command $40 to $70 AUD. Error varieties, such as mis-strikes or off-center strikes, can elevate values even further, sometimes into the hundreds of dollars. But beyond monetary worth, the collector demand is where this coin shines. The Year of the Outback coin is beloved by both Australian and international collectors because of its uniquely symbolic reverse. Unlike sporting themes or royal anniversaries, this coin celebrates the land itself and the people who endured its challenges. That theme resonates not only with Australians, but with anyone who admires resilience and survival. The coin also holds a special place in the hearts of those with personal ties to the Outback. For them, it is not just a collectible, but a keepsake that reflects their heritage, their family histories, and the landscapes that shaped their lives. Such emotional connections ensure that this coin's demand will remain strong for generations. In the wider story of Australian commemorative coins, the 2002 Year of the Outback stands as one of the most iconic. It followed a long tradition of using the nation's 50-cent pieces to celebrate milestones and cultural identity, but it remains distinctive for its simple yet powerful focus on a single symbol, the windmill. The symbolism of the windmill goes deeper than mere practicality. It represents adaptation, resourcefulness, and the ability to thrive in adversity. For collectors who appreciate the hidden meanings behind coin designs, this is what makes the 2002 issue so appealing. It is more than a piece of metal. It is a story struck into cupronickel. For those searching for coins that could someday grow dramatically in value, the Year of the Outback coin has long-term potential. While not yet in the millionaire maker category, it is a coin that will steadily rise in significance as fewer pristine examples remain in circulation and as historical appreciation for its symbolism grows. Over decades, coins with strong cultural resonance often outpace their initial modest valuations. In terms of presentation, this coin is also visually impressive. Its large size and unique shape give plenty of space for the bold windmill design to breathe, ensuring it catches the eye whether in a collector's album, a display case, or in the palm of your hand. It is both elegant and iconic, appealing to seasoned numismatists and beginners alike. Ultimately, the 2002 Australian 50-cent Year of the Outback coin is a reminder of what makes coin collecting so rewarding. It combines history, culture, and artistry in a way that few objects can. It tells the story of survival in a harsh yet beautiful land, and it does so with grace and simplicity. In excellent condition, it is a treasure worth holding on to, not just for its market value, but for the story it tells and the pride it represents. This coin is more than just currency. It is a miniature monument to the Australian spirit. Whether you are a seasoned collector searching for cultural depth or a new enthusiast looking for a piece that captures the essence of a nation, the 2002 Year of the Outback 50-cent coin deserves its place in your collection. While it may not immediately make you a millionaire, it holds the kind of long-term value, both financial and cultural, that ensures it will remain a gem in Australian numismatics for years to come. Next up, the 1982, Australia celebrated one of its proudest sporting moments, the 12 Commonwealth Games, held in Brisbane. To mark this international event, the Royal Australian Mint released a special 50-cent commemorative coin, a design that still stands out today for its energy, symbolism, and cultural importance. In excellent condition, this coin gleams with history and excitement, a miniature reminder of the spirit of unity that sporting events bring to nations. The reverse design, crafted through the collaboration of Stuart Devlin and Hugh Edwards, is a masterpiece of visual storytelling. It features the official logo of the 1982 Brisbane Commonwealth Games, placed over a map of Australia. Surrounding the map are icons representing 12 of the sports conducted during the Games, each carefully detailed to showcase the diversity of athletic disciplines. Adding to this symbolism, an 8-pointed star marks Brisbane's location on the map, proudly highlighting the host city. The reverse's composition is busy yet beautifully balanced. It captures the sense of a bustling, dynamic games filled with competition, camaraderie, and global attention. This was no ordinary 50-cent piece. It was a national symbol of Australia's role on the world stage. And for many Australians, this coin wasn't just currency, but a keepsake of an unforgettable year. The script on the reverse adds to the sense of formality and celebration. The words 12 Commonwealth Games Brisbane 50 cents circle the outer edge, framing the design like a medal. This lettering locks the imagery into context, ensuring that anyone who holds the coin instantly understands its commemorative purpose. On the obverse side, as was standard at the time, sits the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This effigy was widely used across Commonwealth coinage during the 1970s and early 1980s. Its classical style contrasts the energetic reverse, blending tradition with modern sporting pride. The specifications of the coin follow the standard for Australian 50-cent pieces of the era. It is struck in cupronickel, weighs 15.55 grams, has a diameter of 31.51 millimeters, and features the iconic dodecagonal shape with 12 flat sides. These details made it instantly recognizable in circulation. Yet collectors and the general public alike could immediately tell this was a coin of special importance. When held in excellent condition, the 1982 commemorative coin is striking. The fine lines of the sports icons remain crisp, the Australian map and game's logo clear, and the fields surrounding the design shine with minimal blemishes. Such well-preserved examples are coveted by collectors, especially since most of these coins entered circulation and suffered scratches, dents, and heavy wear. In terms of market value, circulated examples are common and often valued at around $1 to $2 Australian, slightly above face value. However, coins in excellent or uncirculated condition can reach between $5 and $15 Australian, with particularly sharp uncirculated rolls or presentation coins climbing higher. The proof versions, issued for collectors, are especially attractive and often trade in the $25 to $50 Australian range, depending on their packaging and condition. Error strikes, which are rare, can lift values into the hundreds. But the real magic of this coin lies in its collector demand and cultural legacy. This wasn't just a sports-themed release. It was the very first time the Commonwealth Games were celebrated on Australian coinage. For collectors of sporting memorabilia, Commonwealth Games history, or Australian national heritage, this coin is a must-have. Its demand has remained steady for decades, proving that it is not simply a passing novelty, but a genuine piece of numismatic history. The design also reflects Australia's broader identity. The map emphasizes the country's place in the world, while the sports icons symbolize fairness, competition, and unity across diverse disciplines. The star at Brisbane highlights the pride of a city stepping onto the global stage. Every aspect of this coin has meaning, making it far more than a simple commemorative issue. For those who lived through the 1982 Games, this coin carries even more sentimental value. It brings back memories of packed stadiums, triumphant athletes, and a time when Brisbane became a hub of international attention. To hold this coin is to hold a piece of personal and collective memory, something no price tag can truly capture. In the grand story of Australian commemorative coins, the 1982 Brisbane Commonwealth Games 50-cent piece is a landmark. It set the stage for future sporting-themed issues, from Olympic to Paralympic designs, and helped solidify the role of coinage in celebrating national achievements. Collectors today see it as the beginning of a tradition that continues to thrive. From an investment perspective, this coin holds steady long-term potential. While it may not be a millionaire maker today, its enduring appeal ensures it will never lose relevance. Coins with strong national pride and cultural depth often become more valuable as decades pass, particularly when pristine examples grow scarcer. For patient collectors, the 1982 Games coin could quietly build value over time. The visual appeal of this coin also plays a role in its desirability. Its detailed design, large size, and distinctive 12-sided shape make it a standout in any collection. Even when placed alongside other commemoratives, the Brisbane Games coin draws the eye with its intricate yet clear imagery. Ultimately, the 1982 Commonwealth Games 50-cent coin is not just currency. It is history captured in metal. It embodies sport, culture, and national pride all in one small but powerful package. For collectors, it represents a vital piece of the story of Australia's coinage, one that is as meaningful today as it was when the games first electrified Brisbane. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or someone just beginning to explore the world of Australian coins, the 1982 Brisbane Commonwealth Games 50-cent piece deserves recognition. In excellent condition, it is more than just a collectible. It is a reminder of a time when Australia stood tall on the world stage, celebrating both its athletes and its identity. And while it may not yet make you a millionaire, it offers a wealth of cultural and numismatic value that no serious collection should be without. Next up, the 50-cent discovery of Bass Strait coin. This release honored the bicentenary of one of the greatest maritime achievements in Australian history, the discovery of the Bass Strait by explorers George Bass and Matthew Flinders in 1798. For collectors and historians alike, this coin is a perfect blend of artistry, commemoration, and national pride. The reverse design, created by the talented Vladimir Gottwald, is as detailed as it is meaningful. It features finely crafted portraits of George Bass and Matthew Flinders, two men who shaped the future of navigation in Australian waters. Behind their portraits lies a map of southeastern Australia, highlighting Tasmania and the waters that became known as the Bass Strait, with a depiction of the route they undertook during their historic voyage. This design immortalizes not only the men, but also their groundbreaking contribution to Australian exploration. The lettering on the reverse adds to the coin's grandeur. Surrounding the design are inscriptions that include the words, Sydney, George Bass, Discovery of Bass Strait, 1798 to 1998, Matthew Flinders. At the center rests the denomination 50 alongside the letter G. The combination of portraits, maps, and text transforms the coin into a miniature historical document, one that tells its story at a glance. The obverse side carries the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maclouf. This effigy, used on Australian coins from 1985 to 1998, presents the Queen in regal poise wearing the royal diadem. Its formal and traditional tone complements the historical reverence of the reverse, balancing innovation with continuity. The specifications of the coin follow the standard for Australian 50-cent pieces of the era. It is struck in cupronickel, weighs 15.55 grams, and measures 31.51 millimeters in diameter, with the distinctive dodecagonal 12-sided shape. Its bold geometry enhances its visual presence, making it an unmistakable addition to any collection. When found in blackened circulated condition, the coin takes on an entirely different aesthetic. The darker toning and surface wear create a sense of age, almost as if the coin itself has traveled the seas like Bass and Flinders. While such toning reduces its numismatic grade, it can still carry historical charm, especially for collectors who appreciate the story behind a circulated coin. The rarity and availability of the 1998 discovery of Bass Strait coin make it a strong collector's item. While not the rarest Australian 50-cent coin, its commemorative theme and limited release ensure steady demand. Most examples were spent in circulation, which makes excellent and uncirculated specimens far more desirable today. Proof and collector's editions, issued in special packaging, are especially prized. On the current market, circulated pieces in average condition are typically valued between $1 and $3 AUD. However, coins in very good to excellent condition often trade from $5 to $15 Australian dollars, while uncirculated examples, or those preserved in mint sets, can fetch $20 to $40 AUD. The rare proof issues, presented in polished cases, may command $50 or more, particularly among collectors of Australian history-themed coinage. Error coins, though extremely scarce, can skyrocket in value depending on the nature of the mistake. The collector demand for this coin has been consistently strong. Commemoratives tied to exploration and Australian discovery hold a special place in the hearts of numismatists. Unlike more common coins featuring generic designs, the Bass Strait coin connects directly to Australia's national story, ensuring it remains a permanent favorite in collections. From an investment perspective, while the coin may not currently bring millionaire-making returns, its long-term potential is undeniable. Coins tied to major anniversaries and historical events tend to appreciate steadily, especially when well-preserved examples become harder to find. Collectors who tuck away pristine versions of this coin may one day see significant growth in value. The visual appeal of the coin cannot be overstated. The dual portraits of base and flinders offer a rare human element, while the inclusion of a map grounds the coin in geography and discovery. Together, these elements tell a story that resonates with Australians and history lovers worldwide, ensuring the design remains timeless. For those passionate about Australian maritime history, this coin holds even deeper significance. The Bass Strait discovery not only changed the way sailors navigated these waters, but also confirmed Tasmania's separation from mainland Australia, a revelation that reshaped maps and trade routes forever. To hold this coin is to hold a piece of that pivotal moment in human progress. The coin also reflects Australia's tradition of using commemorative currency to tell stories. It bridges the gap between history books and everyday life, turning loose change into a storytelling medium. For many Australians, finding this coin in their pocket in 1998 was a spark of curiosity, prompting them to learn more about their nation's explorers. Even in blackened condition, this coin can command attention. The darker tones contrast with the raised details of base, flinders, and the map, creating a striking visual effect. Some collectors even deliberately seek out such toned examples as unique conversation pieces. It proves that even coins with wear and color change can remain highly collectible when tied to powerful history. Ultimately, the 1998 discovery of Bass Strait 50-cent coin is far more than currency. It is a celebration of human courage, exploration, and achievement, captured forever in cupronickel. Its story, its artistry, and its cultural depth ensure that it will always remain a cornerstone in the world of Australian commemorative coinage. To conclude, whether you are a lifelong numismatist or just beginning your journey into collecting, this coin stands as a reminder that history often fits in the palm of your hand. The portraits of Bass and Flinders, the map of Tasmania, and the route they sailed tell a story of bravery and discovery. And while this coin may not yet make you a millionaire, it offers something far more valuable: ownership of a small but powerful piece of Australia's heritage that continues to grow in significance with each passing year.